Hello, this is Coach Gene, your health and wellness coach. Thanking you for joining us on another talk. And we're just so excited about what life has in store for us in this season. That's right. And so today's topic is going to be about maintaining your state of power. Maintaining your state of power. This is so crucial as it relates to you shifting into a new timeline, coming out of lack and separation into abundance. We're going to talk about what it takes to maintain your state of power. So at this point, at this moment, just please take time to like and subscribe to this channel, where we continually provide just tools assisting you to trade stress for relaxation so that your body is getting back to what it's designed to do, and that's heal itself, and that you're walking in a state of abundance for your life, and you're impacting those that are around you because you're impacted first. And that's what we stand for here. And we're continuing sharing that message. And so we just encourage you to continue to join us when we're just sharing new material. So make sure you hit the bell icon after you subscribe, so you're reminded every time that we're sharing here on this channel. So with that, let's go ahead and jump right in. Maintaining your state of power. So when we talk about state of power, what are we saying? I like it. I have a individual I'm following. You may have heard of the gentleman, David Bear, who comes by from a principle of two states of being. That we're in a state of power or primal state. I like to think of it as a state of density. As an energy practitioner, I share with my clients that it's so critical as it relates to how you perceive yourself, right? Because we have to realize as energy beings, because everything around us, even science proves how everything is vibrating. And we have we are divine beings, energetic beings, created from and by and through source energy. And we have to realize and understand that the things that we find ourselves meditating on, what we build our belief systems around, that energy that we're putting toward related to what we're thinking on is what we are manifesting. And so if you desire to continually to manifest abundance, to manifest wealth, to manifest health, then we have to consider that what we are meditating on and what we're building our belief system around is what is affecting us day by day, our daily output. So it's your belief systems that affect and determine your thoughts. And it's your thoughts that actually determine the state or the feeling that you're in. And it's your feelings and emotions that actually affect what it is that you do each day. And what it is that you do each day, that actually determines your outcome of who you are or your present reality. And it all starts by who you believe you are. I'd like to provide for you a simple state or a simple thought of who you are. You are a divine being created through, by, for the universe. And if you start right there, and you understand who God is, you can call it call this being, this infinite being, creation, the universe, God, Allah, whatever works for you. But what the universe, and we can see it throughout nature, what the universe has created is good. There is nothing that the universe has put out there for us and created is bad, but it is all good, right? It's all good. And therefore, being that it's all good, we who are designed in the likeness of divinity, it is we who take the things from nature and then we design or we make things that don't serve our highest. And that's where we have to watch out for things that actually hinder our state of being, and we're falling into a state of density or a state of lack. And this particular video has to do with maintaining our state of power. And in order to maintain our state of power, we must first start at who we are at our core. And if you can hold on to your core, that you were designed and created from and by the universe, and that there are examples around universal abundance and success. When you plant a seed in the ground, the universe, universal science, universal laws commit in this third dimension that the seed will spring forth and bear fruit. And not only does it bear fruit, it bears fruit with an abundance of fruit and seeds within that fruit that will produce more seed. And you have been spawned from that nature of multiplicity, of that nature of increase. The air that you're breathing is within abundance. The grass or the field, the sands on the beaches, all abundance, the ocean, the water molecules that are in the ocean, the water molecules that are in the air and that are in your body are all one. And that meaning that we want to define behind the molecules is abundance. And if we start right there, that we are from abundance, that creates a pathway or trajectory for us to align with maintaining our state of power. We have to remember that as we continue on our journey, yes, it gets difficult, it gets challenging. But in our challenges, within the tension or the pressure that or the stress that we experience from day to day, we have to realize that that stress or that tension is not there to defeat us, but to build us. This is a very, very important understanding that we must grasp and hold on to, related to understanding how to maintain our state of power. And that is not the events that determine your outcome, but it is your thought process and how you define what has happened in your life. That determines your outcome. So if you lost a job, if a relationship has went sour, if any of these things have happened in your life, it's how you define those events that is going to determine your outcome. You lost a job, or that job did not serve, and now you're out looking for another job. How are you defining that? Are you defining that situation as, I lost this, so that means that, wow, now I'm not going to be able to take care of this, that, and the third, and what did I do wrong, and am I going to be able to get back on my feet? Are you defining that experience in that way, in a state of lack or a state of density? Or are you defining it as this is my new opportunity to explore another level of my greatness that rests within me because I am the answer? So whatever happened in that particular situation, because we know that you are always planting good seeds, that you're living truthful, that you're living abundant, that you're living you're 110%, right? You're causing the universe to mirror back what you're giving. So you're not at your job or you're not in your relationships causing a stirring up difficulties, because if you stir up difficulties, you're going to receive difficulties. But if you're stirring up abundance, right, then abundance is going to come back. And so if that job, while you're stirring up abundance and that job comes back to you and say, hey, we're laying off, then there's no worries. Now the thing is that if you're stirring up strife or difficulties, or maybe you might saying that, man, everywhere I go, I'm seeing strife and difficulties, then I think you should probably go ahead and go to webuildlegacy.com, visit Coach Gene for a virtual session so that we can get behind why these stressful situations or these difficult situations are continually happening to you. What is it that you are resonating? What energy are you resonating to draw these energies to you that you feel that are suppressing you or holding you back? Because I'm going to tell you I'm going to share with you that as a divine energy being, we need to begin to enter into a state of taking personal responsibility and finding out what is it that we are attributing to the circumstances or situations. And is it something that we need to look at and realign so that we're drawing energies toward us or to us that serve our higher good? Maybe it's something emotional that we've held on in the past. Maybe it's a past relationship, a past interaction, something that needs to be flushed out of our system. We can assist you with that so that you can get on to in and on track and in line with your divine nature, and that you're drawing in events that will serve you because you're putting out abundance and you're receiving abundance. We're not going to get caught up with what or the appearance of difficulties or the appearance of tensions or the appearance of stress, because remember, even a seed must fall into the ground and die. The springing forth of tension or contentions or stress or even death, it doesn't have to be a physical death. It could be a death of coming out of one timeline, of coming away from eating bad foods, or coming away from talking a certain way or believing a certain way. That's dying off to a certain type of energy and exploring and being birthed into another reality that's contentious. And it is difficult, but it doesn't have to mean the end. And that's why we have to watch when it comes to maintaining our state of power, that we are considering the way we are naming or believing events that happen in our lives, how we define events that happen to us. So maintaining a sense or maintaining a state of power, we held, or we're providing tools for today. We'll get into some more on another video. But for this particular share, we want to hold on to two things as it relates to maintaining our state of power. That's the first thing. what the first thing is understanding who we are at the core root. You have to start, right? Even as an African American or a diasporic African, however you want to say it. Your legacy doesn't start in the Americas within slavery. Your beginnings start in the civilization of Kemet as kings, queens, pharaohs, goddesses, gods. And so your belief system and who you see yourself at the core root is so important. And so therefore, I want you to hold on to the belief system that you are divine. You are an energetic divine being in process of remembering why you have come into this third dimension and to be a blessing. Even through all turmoil and even through your difficult situations of who your parents were and how that situation worked out for you, and even how daunting your situation is, there is a certain time we have to understand the agreement that we made to come into this third dimension, to understand why it is we were situated with this lifestyle and this type of parenting because of a problem that needed to be resolved. So these are the kind of things that we want to explore if you call me or link up with me for a session to assist you as it relates to understanding who you are at the core root. Then once you understand who you are at the core, and this is a daily repetition or a daily understanding, the second thing I wanted you to focus on as we're bringing this particular talk to the close is that it's all about how you are defining the events that happen to you. Are you defining the events that happen to you as this is horrible, this is terrible, people are coming at me, I can't express myself, I'm down, I'm defeated? Or are you defining the events that are happening to you as this is another opportunity for me to prove that I am the answer, for me to show up and to show out, even through the tension and the stress, to that this is an opportunity for me to grow into another part of my beingness, something that the universe hasn't experienced before, because I am that awesome and that precious and that powerful that the universe would take care of me day to day. And so I'm going to define this event, this broken relationship, this lost job, this opportunity that didn't come through, the reason why I didn't get this particular job interview after I interviewed. I didn't get this job opportunity. I'm going to define all events as it relates that will serve my good. And I'm going to raise up my vibration. So, because when I raise up my vibration, then that puts me in tune with things that will continue to elevate me. So I hope that there was something shared to encourage you. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And we're looking forward to seeing you on the next talk. Remember to be great in everything you do. Be intentional in everything that you think on. And above all things, be authentically you as you move through the earth. And just being everything that creation has created you to be. Have an amazing day.